I'm Davey.
I'm Misty.
DM Watts.
Unscripted.
Unedited.
Unapologetic.
Let's get it. What's going on, everybody? I'm Davey.
I'm Misty.
Hi. Yeah, that random high is our son Devin. And he decided to bless us with his presence for another episode of DM Watts.
And he's going to draw today because it's going to be his birthday on Friday. Happy birthday, Devin.
Happy birthday. Happy 32nd birthday. Okay, not really, but it's not gonna be his
I'm not that old.
It's not gonna be his 32nd birthday, but it's gonna be his birthday. It's gonna be his birthday.
It is.
Pause for puppies.
Pause for puppies. Pause for birthday. Yay.
Yeah. So, yes. So getting into it. Once again, I'm gonna start off by saying prayers for Ukraine. Blue and yellow over there. Blue and yellow. Prayers for Ukraine. DMWatchPodcast.com is where y'all can find our videos. We are once again back on Spotify and all the other streaming services.
Finally.
Yeah, don't hate. the Doge, the AMC, the Shebas. Say Tom ain't up there, neither is Tara, but we all about that. Our dog says hello. So, look, welcome to another episode, guys. What did I miss? Yeah, she's up there. Yep. She drew that up there. Yep. So, welcome to another episode, guys. What we can say here in good old Kansas, it is 49 degrees. And wet.
Very wet.
And 49
Did it
degrees.
make it to 49? I thought it was 39.
Like when we just walked out, to get beer.
Oh.
And I was like,
The trucks,
no, it was on the little school thing across there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Either way,
That's a public
it
school
is not
system.
spring weather. it's definitely not spring weather.
No.
It's working. 40.
It's
Okay.
40.
Yep, 40 degrees in Kansas right now. First day of spring was Sunday. Yeah.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Windy.
Yep.
We
It was
planted
windy.
flowers.
It was very windy, actually. Yeah. That was like 77, I think, that day or something like that. Would it get to?
It wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad, but it was
Saturday
like
was better though, so it was nice. And
Yes.
No wind.
there was no wind. It was a little bit, but it's
Right.
yeah. It was a little bit because that's the day when fishing, right?
But we went Sunday.
Oh, okay.
I was when I caught all the trout was Saturday.
Oh, okay, cool.
So this is the fishing buddy, Devin. This is the one that caught the catfish.
Mhm.
And this is the reason why he's got so much karma on Reddit right
Yeah,
now.
I'm just saying, if you find me on Reddit, all I'm saying, I may be at like 2,200 karma. I realize there's people on there with 500,000 karma. That means nothing to
I'm more
anybody.
upset about the gold you got.
Yeah, I got a gold.
Yeah, he got
Yeah, I
gold,
got 2
apparently.
golds. I'm not really sure what that means,
I
but
don't know.
I'm like, yes. I'm like, yes.
Apparently that's a big deal.
Yeah, but it is.
Someone paid money to get gold, and then they gave it to you.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
Wow.
all right.
You
That's
should
fair.
feel very
I
special.
feel special. I got 2 of them.
Yeah, unless they lucked out and got it for their free award.
Oh,
I
okay.
never got gold
Okay.
to give as an award.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And silver.
I did get a few. I got a few silver. Yeah, I got a few silver. Hey, this is real stuff
Apparently
going on
it's
over
the
here.
Olympics of
Yeah,
fishing.
I'm saying real stuff going on over here. but-
Anyways, I have something to say.
Okay, go ahead, speak on.
Hi, Tom.
Oh yeah, Tom. Hi, Tom. How you doing? We wanted to go ahead and say hello to Tom. No bullshit, Uncle Tom.
Yeah.
That's who he is.
I was gonna say something, but I kept my mouth shut.
That's-
Yes, there is an Uncle Tom.
There is an
watching
Uncle
podcasts.
Tom. That is who he is.
He's my brother.
Yeah. It's Uncle Tom.
So
Yeah.
Thomas read me last night and was giving us a hard
Okay.
time over our podcast and said that if we didn't mention him, he was going to delete all of our podcasts. So hi, Tom. And then I woke up today and he had given us a fishbowl topic. So that is in the fishbowl,
Yep.
Thomas.
Yep.
I promise it's in there. It's on a pink piece of paper.
Right, which means you gotta
So
keep
look
watching
forward to
for
that.
when we pull
Yes,
it. So you
and
can't delete it.
I put your name on it, so we know where it come from.
Exactly.
And it was a really good topic. So
Exactly. So you
if
can't delete
you-
our episodes.
if you would like to send a fishbowl topic to us, dmwattspodcast@gmail.com.
Mm.
And
Got
we will pull from the fishbowl. Hopefully your
Yep. So the
topic
birthday
soon.
boy is gonna be pulling from the fishbowl.
Yeah, he is.
So it's up to you.
But hi, Thomas. We love you.
Yep.
We miss
Now's
you.
the time.
Come
Now's the
visit
time.
us.
All right. So here he goes. He's pulling from the fishbowl topic. There's a lot of rocks.
I want to bury him.
This is-
I want to put them all in the bottom.
that would take us forever to pull the fishbowl topic. If
We
they were-
actually found some in the
And-
gravel.
oh, did
though.
we?
There
Oh,
is
yeah.
some buried in
Yeah.
the gravel.
Oh, city versus country living.
Ooh,
Oh, that's
okay,
a
that's a good one.
perfect
That's not
topic.
bad.
for you.
Yeah, it's not a bad one. City versus country living. Which do you prefer?
City mouse
Because
versus
you've done
country
you had them
mouse.
both, right? When were y'all in the city in Massachusetts, or
Oh yeah.
it's a city life.
Yeah.
I've never really lived proper country.
No, you haven't. I mean, where you live now is pretty isolated, but it's close enough. It's within a
I
mile.
wouldn't want to live more than 10 minutes away from a Walmart
And then,
or a hospital.
yeah. Which one?
That's as pretty country as you can get
that's
right
it.
there. When your answer involves, I don't want to be within 10 or without 10 miles of a
I
Walmart.
don't want to have to. I wouldn't want to go live in like Haven or Yoder.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
I
Like
get
out-
it.
Like in the middle of nowhere.
Where you would have to
Yes.
go like
Yeah.
to Hutchinson or
You gotta go to Hut, like
Or
Hutch,
Wichita.
or you live in the middle
Yeah.
between Hutch and Wichita. It's like
Yeah.
I would hate
Yeah.
to live there.
Yeah.
Well,
It'd be a pain in the ass.
when we lived on the island, I it was like 45 minutes to the nearest Walmart.
Yeah.
And that drove me insane.
I mean, I say Walmart, I mean grocery store.
Yeah.
Oh,
Any
yeah,
grocery
okay.
store.
Like a
dude.
Dylan's,
So-
H-E-B,
Yeah.
Stop and Shop. Like we got
Yeah.
Stop and Shop, fucking
Yeah.
all your fast
Gotta
food.
say it right.
stuff.
Stop and shop.
Like, you know, 10
Yeah.
minutes from like convenience.
Absolutely. So, yeah, truth. So,
Yeah, you had to go. It was like we were an hour and a half from the nearest Popeyes. The
Ooh,
nearest Popeyes
I can do
Was
that.
in the next state.
New Hampshire.
I can. Oh wow.
Most of the
go.
way through New Hampshire.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had
this
to go
is-
to New Hampshire.
You
for
can't
Popeyes.
tell. This is a horror story that they're telling.
Yes.
An hour is
It was.
an hour and 30 minutes from nearest Popeyes. Oh, Jesus. Who is
Because there wasn't like
So-
I don't even think there was a KFC.
oh God.
Mm-mm.
What?
The only-
What kind of childhood did you have? Like
The only- when we lived there, the only thing on the island when we first moved there was a
McDonald's,
McDonald's and a
yeah.
Five Guys. And then remember,
Oh,
and
yeah,
then
Five Guys,
they
yeah.
got rid of the Five Guys,
Mm.
and all we had was McDonald's.
This
no
was-
Wendy's.
This
No
was
Taco
this
Bell.
was Massachusetts. This was
Yeah,
Gloucester.
Gloucester.
Okay.
So
that's- I
we
can
had no
remember.
Taco Bell,
No.
nothing. I had to go 45 minutes to Taco
There was
Bell.
a.
I know that hurt
could
you.
But you could
Yeah.
see a pizza joint from the house.
That makes it worse.
It was
You
okay.
That makes
You
it
could,
worse.
yeah, but you could. Massachusetts,
We
you
had a
could throw a
lot
stone
of
and hit a pizza
We had a
place.
lot of pizza and lots of deli sandwiches.
Bruh.
Lots of good
What-
deli sandwiches.
That's not a shocker. You said deli sandwiches coming
No,
from being from over there.
Yeah, no.
And then they were
think
probably
that's-
all
that was
fresh.
a-
Yeah, they were probably all fresh
Really
too. weren't they?
great.
Amazing.
Yeah, and y'all said y'all weren't far from that fish joint.
Oh, Gordon's.
Gordon's.
The Gordon's.
Yeah, the
factory.
Gordon's
It smelled
factory.
so good.
In the
in the
morning.
morning.
In the morning, yeah. In the morning.
4
So
o'clock runs around.
that's a
That's-
wrap. That's
Yeah.
a wrap. So I mean, I guess that would still be considered city life though, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
and it'd
was.
still
It
be
was
fine.
mom and pop shops.
Yeah. So I think the closest I've done in the country, and I don't even really, well, you've been down there when I was in Alabama. I took you to Alabama. It's like
Yeah,
more of a
but-
city
I mean, I
now.
think for you,
Yeah.
the
Huntsville is
closest
not.
You've lived is Grove.
Yeah,
Oh, right. Yeah, that's
when
right. That's right.
I
You
lived
lived
in
in
Grove,
Grove.
Oklahoma when I was a little girl, and it
Grove,
had
Jackson,
one
yeah, with
stoplight,
Yeah.
and now it's got
Has
a
it gotten
Lowe's and a
bigger
Home
too, or-
Depot, and
Oh, Grove.
it's huge. Grove has multi-million-dollar fishing tournaments. Like
really.
Grove is a big
So-
little town now.
We need
But when I was a little girl, there was nothing big
yeah,
about it.
Grove. Like so,
There's-
it's grown.
Yeah,
Grove
it's
is
grown a
grown.
lot. But that's and I lived with John and Janie for a little while, and they lived proper country.
Yeah.
Ha 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 ha.
Yeah. So is that far? Like you were saying, like it's pretty far from like convenience store, hospital.
Well,
too,
no,
or
I
what?
mean it was still on the outs. I mean, it's still in
It's the
Grove.
Midwest, so you're
It's
10
just on the
minutes from every-
outside of
Okay.
Grove. So
Mhm.
yeah, I mean it was still like 10, 15 minutes, you
Yeah.
know, to Walmart, but it was a jaunt. Like you wouldn't be able to walk.
I guess I never really had the country living because even being in Illinois, I mean, clearly that was not.
Yeah, you were in a
I mean,
suburb.
there's
You've
country
always
there,
been.
but I was always in the.
But
suburb.
Huntsville is by no means is Huntsville country.
No.
Huntsville's a huge.
Huntsville,
freaking city.
Alabama's gotten way big. But coming from my childhood, though, I was like, man, I'm in the middle. But then
You
again,
felt
I
like
think
you're in the
about
middle
it.
of nowhere.
Well, you know what? Shelby, Mississippi. I do got memories of that. And that, let me tell you, that. when
I
I'm-
would imagine.
I remember chasing frogs. That's our country. That was.
frogs.
Yes.
and then fucking south side.
Oh, really? Yeah. I remember
Still
chasing
frogs.
frogs and chasing like obviously. I mean, you can't say it's country because the ditches there, but you know, I can remember a lot. Like, hey, there was a lot of nothingness.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
it being where it was, and I'm like, man, I feel like we far away from everything.
Yeah.
Like I said, the bait that we use for the fish, I was like, man, this reminds me of way back in my childhood in Mississippi. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, he
every
was-
store we went into apparently was a fishing store.
He came home and he's like, babe, that meat, it smelled like
Like my
it
childhood.
smelled like my childhood.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like the minute I was
Oh,
using.
It's like, oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So, but when you
I
look,
might have brought that catfish in.
what the meat?
That beef you throw in.
Oh yeah, that was a very.
That was a big
It was
fish
like
when
1
I
week
was
old
younger.
beef.
No,
It had been in the
it's
It
not.
had been in
No,
the
it was in the
tackle box
tackle box
for a week.
Oh, that's
It had
right.
been. It was like
He
So
forgot.
they
I
had
had
gone-
warmed it up.
They had gone fishing the week before, and he had kept some leftover beef
You think that would have did it?
from, and it was in the
Yeah.
freezer.
Good run.
Yeah.
And he forgot to take it out of the tackle box. Thank God the tackle box lives in the garage.
Yeah, because I had
But it didn't
unthought it.
smell when you put it in the
It,
truck.
re-
Like,
it really didn't.
smell.
Nope. You couldn't tell at all. I was like, man,
Wow.
but yeah, but it's I had unthawed it, unthawed, and then for a week.
It's at like 75 degrees. For
Yeah.
a week.
so I was like, remember?
Is Carrie listening?
Yeah,
She'd be having a heart
Oh my
attack.
She
God,
would.
right.
So I opened up the tackle box and I was like, he was like, what? I said, this
That
meat
might
has been
be
in
a
here for a
problem.
good week, bro. He's like, well, throw it in the water. He's like, I said, you know what? That's a good ass idea. We just threw it all in the water. And next thing you know, we both caught a fish.
Well, now we know your fishing secret.
You know, that's what it is. You know, for more fishing secrets, DMIpodcast.com. I won't talk about shit except my first fish that I caught. That's it. that's what that's the only fishing secret that you'll get from me. Like, yeah, what you want to do is leave the meat out for a whole week unthawed. Yeah, and then just throw that in the water and then drop your bait in or line in.
So I think the consensus here, though, is I don't think I don't think between the three of us that we could actually live in the country, like proper country where it takes you 45 minutes to get to a store.
And-
No.
so
Wouldn't want to though.
no, we
I
wouldn't want
to
to,
either.
but like, you know, so when we say country, we're talking, it's 45 minutes to line basically.
And
If you gotta
30.
go more than 20 minutes to get to like a grocery store, like a normal ass grocery store.
Yeah.
If you gotta go more than 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's probably a no, or a
Yeah,
hospital also, right?
Yeah.
Because-
Yeah.
Because especially
And
because
I don't mean like a big hospital. I'm like
you mean period for
like-
care, period.
emergency room.
Mhm.
Like we have. Like
Yeah.
we have a
Yeah,
little
yeah.
hospital.
Yeah, it's like 5
Like
minutes
if,
away
if
from
you
us.
like lose a finger and it's more than a 20-minute drive,
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
need to start rethinking your choices.
yeah, but not only that.
That's
you
true.
might not.
You
It's like
might
at that
not.
point, you might not have a finger at the end of the day.
That's true.
And you never know. I mean, hey, you don't know the type of chick you live with. I mean, if it's Raina Bobbitt, that's all I'm saying. Is, you know, took a while. I'm just saying, it took
He
a while.
went straight to the
I'm
bobbit.
just saying,
That's
Raina
like
Bobbitt,
his
you live
fear.
20, 30 minutes from a hospital.
Right.
I'm just saying, like, hey, bro, I mean, I'm just being real with it. It's the truth.
You should just sleep with a kitchen knife next to.
I mean, I was just
just.
saying. I'm just saying those are things that to think about, but also to look at it from another standpoint. If you are that far away from any type of civilization and stuff like this, I'm going to say the one thing that immediately comes to my head is like, okay, murderers.
You watch too many.
Nobody
horror
can hear me
movies.
scream. Nobody
You
can hear me
watch
scream
too
out
many
there.
horror
I mean, I'm
movies.
just saying, like, really. I'm the
that
only one that
doesn't-
went there
More
with
people
this.
get killed in fucking Chicago.
I
than
mean,
they
yeah.
do in
I mean,
Philippines.
how do you know? Because nobody finds the bodies. That's what I said. Nobody can hear you scream out there. This is like just like Alaska. They don't find the bodies, so everything thaws out.
No, but I will say, like, even when I lived with my cousins in Oklahoma, there were times that me and her, would be there, and like, again, it was off of the highway, and the driveway is really
Well, it's
long
like a
out there.
farm, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a
the
farm.
had like cows and stuff.
And you just get some shady people. Their car broke down at midnight,
Yep.
and you just hear the gun. It's just like, get the gun.
See, the last episode you heard the statement. Shouldn't have been talking shit. Now this time you come to the door like my car broke down. It's like suck to suck. That's when you slam. That's when you slam that door in their face. Hey man, that really sucks, bro. Sorry.
Should
Can I
have pulled
use your
into the
phone?
next
Sure can.
driveway.
Sure can't. You ain't bring no cell phone out yet. That's pretty much a dumbass idea on you. That's like I'm not. No, that's kind of on you.
No.
You ain't got no charger or nothing like that. That's pretty much on you.
But I do like the peace of the country, especially in Oklahoma. I do like the peace of that.
It sounds like it's a good place to
But
visit.
I think I could only do it for a weekend.
That's what I'm saying. It sounds like it's a
Yeah.
good place to visit to get away, clear your head, or something
but,
like that.
Nowadays, it's like from Janie and John's. How far is it to get to like a grocery store? Is it still about the same?
No, it's well.
Because they built more things.
Let's
out there
put it
where
this
they-
way. I think there's
Yeah.
a convenience. The convenience store is still
Oh,
there,
really?
maybe, but yeah, it's still it's still 10 minutes away.
Yeah, that's fine.
But it's just so different. Like it takes you no time to get there.
Yeah.
Especially if you're taking a back road, though. You take a back road,
Yeah.
you're there even quicker. I'm
Well,
talking about main road.
But like, what defines country?
Well,
It's like if living outside city limits, if you're county, not city, is that living in the country?
I think we would define it as like what you're saying. You live like at least about 30, 40 minutes away from.
I think
I'm outside city limits.
But I think country would then, like you're saying, I think you would have to define your square.
I think it's a lifestyle more than
more
than a line.
Well, that's true too, because we can argue, right? Because right around the corner from where you live, there's horses, there's little ranches, and the whole bit.
They have horses.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah. Well, I also feel like we've talked about the cons and the pros of the country life, but I feel like the city life has been getting a pass because there's some cons to city life too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's a lot of cons to city life. There's a lot of cons to city life too.
Asshole drivers.
Yep.
Traffic.
I mean, people in general
don't know that you're supposed to put the gas pedal all the way down when you're getting on the freeway.
They don't use the blinkers.
Yeah, and not only that, man. Like I think one of the biggest thing about city life, or just being around, because like I said, I was in the suburbs.
Yeah.
So, but like being like in the city or something like that, it's just too noisy.
That's what
in my opinion, like
so
dude, it's just
noisy.
too fucking much. It's too much.
Noisy.
You know what I mean? It's just like, hey man, if I'm sitting at a stop, like, dude, come on, I want to hear every single thing.
Compared to here, I don't know.
Yeah, what?
Sticks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when you come out here, you're like, you gotta like prepare to come over here to us. You're only like 20 minutes away.
But
10 minutes away.
Driving 9.
He's far out enough, but in the city enough, but you're far out enough to where,
I can hear coyotes kill stuff.
Yes.
Yep.
Well, I was greeted by a coyote at 3 a.m.
I had a coyote growl at me at like 2 in the morning one time.
Yeah, that's when they kind of like to
in that shed
be out there. Oh yeah, see.
So you notice there's only 2 of us talking about that shit.
Yeah.
So there's only 2 of us. I ain't scared of it either, but I just I was just never there. You know, I was like, oh, that's all right. Yeah, I'm going over here.
But it used to be like I wanted to live in the city proper. Like I was that person. I could have done a loft in the city. I would have loved that. But now I hate noise. I want to be in silence.
But there's a difference between noise and city noise, though. They're like, I mean, that's what I mean. It's chaos, though. It's, like being in the city.
Horns honking. It's yesterday or the day before. It's horns honking constantly, engines revving,
See,
tires screeching.
I can do with the engines revving. That doesn't bother me as much as like horns and just.
Oh man, the horns when it was raining.
The rest.
Oh
yeah.
And I don't. I guess when I think about city, exactly. You got
sirens. Would get.
I mean, over here. You know what I'm saying? You would think we live, I know we're under by Main Street, so it's just like,
the Main Street.
The Main Street.
The only
Main Street. Yeah, I hear you.
This and the highway.
Absolutely. But there's a pro, right, for city life. I mean, I personally, I think the pay and it's convenient. The pay, because I feel like they would pay you more in the city.
And you get better food because you got food everywhere. I always go back to food.
That I will agree.
And culture. I mean,
mostly.
Yeah. Shopping, you get to be out.
Much better shopping.
And on a nice day, it's always cool when like everybody's out walking the dog. You see people in the park playing games, and
it's like if you lived out in like Newton, it's like if you need
Newton. I like the way you said that.
Go to like a sporting goods store. It's like okay, drive an hour to Cabela's.
Yeah, that's true.
We're here. It's like okay, 20 minutes north, and you're at Cabela's.
Yeah. And that's what I think that
the whole northeast side is just great shopping.
It is. It is, especially by Cabela's and all that. Have you ever?
No, that's the best part.
Oh yeah. That's by Cabela's.
It's directly around the arena.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. But I mean, I think we're fortunate enough to be in a spot like by Wichita and all that. That we're never really that far from anything.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Like even where you're in like a county type. It's like, hey, I'm away from it, but I'm not.
You can sit in the middle of Greenwich. You can see Kellogg.
Yeah, and you're like 10 minutes away from. Well, not even Walmart is like not even 5 minutes. Away from
a mile from Walmart.
But that's what I mean. Like
absolutely.
You can define your square of grocery store, hangout, gas station, Walmart. Different types of stores. Your freeway. Like, how quick is it for you to navigate then to the rest of the town because you're so close to a major highway?
Ooh, I think the real way to determine how country do you live is how fast is your internet. If you have if you have like high double-digit internet speeds, you are not in the country. If you have access to like gigabit or something, you're in the city.
I guess I thought that would be kind of the other way around because it wouldn't be. Well, no, you're right. Because they're like, why would they lay cable all the way down?
Yeah, you're not getting the fiber optic.
Yeah, you're not getting that
unless you pay for it.
Unless you're getting like satellite. Unless you're getting like that satellite
Starlink,
shit.
Starlink.
Unless you
hello, Elon.
Yeah.
Thanks, Elon.
Yeah. As I said, you could just put one right over the state of Kansas. Could have done that. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't have been fine.
It's fine. It's y'all are fucked up.
Yeah, our internet sucks.
Yeah.
As long as it gets paid on time, it stays up.
Ours doesn't.
Yeah. But
Wi-Fi is better now. I got that new rabbit.
Yes.
Every once in a while, like, one of the cats jumps up on it and hits the button to turn the Wi-Fi off.
Life with cats.
As you guys can see,
all of them
there's a lot that goes on.
He should have been here for a dog and cat episode.
He should have been here for the dog versus cat episode. That would have been
he would have
non-discussion. And honestly, if you want to go further than that, snakes.
No.
Reptiles. That's the way to go.
Dog.
Yeah,
they don't. They just like, are you gonna feed me today? Or
no one's allergic to them.
That's true.
You get to choose when to pet them.
And most people don't like them, which means they stay away from your apartment.
Yeah, because you got what? Yeah, that was a terrible throw, but it's all right.
He's chumming the dog.
So this is what it was. It's about the dog and the cat. So hey, look, y'all, that's our take on city versus country living. I mean, we could be either way, to tell you the truth, but at the end of the day, because like we said, yours,
either way.
Well, I'm saying, because like his is a county, it's not really a
I can shoot
country.
Guns in the
That's what I'm saying. He can have the benefit of country.
I've
also cold the chickens.
There you go. Well, there's a chicken coop.
Yeah,
chickens. I've done chicken, like more than chickens. It's like I've had to cull a couple of them.
Yeah, I mean, there you go. And but like we just said 5 minutes ago, Walmart's maybe 2 minutes away from them. Yeah, 2 minutes away from them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's a non-issue.
Exactly.
So it just defines what is country to you.
Yeah.
That's what country is to us.
Yeah. So, and everybody has a preference. Everybody has a set preference. Some people like, no, I want to be middle of nowhere in the country. Yeah, I'm good now.
Well, for people who like if someone lived in like the middle of Hollywood and they came out and visited me, like if Tom came out and visited me, hi Tom.
Hi Tom.
Came out and visited me, you'd be like, you're out in the fucking boonies.
Yeah, he would.
What is going on? Because he'd walk in and it's just like guns lying around and stuff, and it's just like it's a non-issue. But like in a city, it's different.
Yeah.
He would be like, you are out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
But me, I'm like, no,
Yeah.
I can see the city limit sign.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's not in the middle of nowhere.
Well, you can see the city lights at night. I mean, you look over and you can see it.
But
so
but when we go out to like El Dorado and go hunting and stuff, it's like that is
that's
like the middle of nowhere.
That's nowhere.
Oh, okay. That's where I'm supposed to go fishing, right? So we got to.
Yeah, we'll go fishing.
Go fishing there.
It's good fishing out there.
All right. Yeah, you know, master fisher.
Just strap it.
Master fisher. Master baiter.
There it is.
Oh my God.
You may be a cunning linguist, but I'm the master baiter.
And I swear instead of striper, you're getting ready to say strapper. And I'm like, and these two go fishing.
So there it is. There's the city or country living. Which one did you guys like better? You guys know where to find us, dmwatchpodcast@gmail.com for your, what?
Oh, my fishing shirt Sarah got me?
Yeah.
It says, I'm so good with my rod, I make fish come.
Now that's great.
That's my
That's
sign.
great. That's
Sarah
great.
I know, but you wear it.
You raised her.
You wear it.
He doesn't have it on. I definitely would have been like, dude, show the shirt.
No, I recently found that shirt again. I was like, hey, that shirt. It's a good shirt.
Okay.
We like the Kansas shirt too, though. He has a shirt that says Kansas as fuck on it.
Kansas
now, that
is
one's
fun.
pretty good. That one's pretty good. So
That's a good shirt.
it is.
Great shirt.
Hey, like I said, dmwatchpodcast@gmail.com. Y'all like city or you like country? Let us know. dmwatchpodcast.com is where y'all can find us in the videos. We are on all the streaming services, as he said, finally back on Spotify. We bought that Doge, AMC, Sheba, Saitama, and Terra Life.
AMC's doing good.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's doing better. Better than it was, thank goodness. Sheba's on his way up too. I guess we gotta say not financial rise. We're not, but if you haven't figured that shit out, come on. Vanessa says hello and goodbye, and so does Scar. But look, so Signing off for DMY's podcast. I'm Davey.
I'm Misty.
All right, we'll catch you guys on the next one. We appreciate you. We'll see you later.
Bye.